Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Cockpit Convos. Your captain speaking, Jeff Britton. And today I'm excited. I've got Krista Allen with me today, a hairstylist at Ulta Beauty Bar. I said that right?
Thank you so much for
welcome
bringing me
to the
up.
show.
I'm so excited.
Welcome to the plane.
Yay!
Yeah, we're flying above right now the dismal swamp at about 4,500 feet on a beautiful winter's day. Did you enjoy the snow? We just had snow yesterday.
Beautiful.
We don't get that often.
It was cold.
You don't like snow?
I don't like snow.
You like cold?
I don't like cold.
Well, fortunately, it's not that cold in here today. Usually it's been cold, but today's actually kind of comfortable in here. I mean, it's kind of like a fall day in here.
Well, being from West Virginia and growing up in the mountains,
yeah.
I have served my sentence of living through the cold winters, the blizzards, the storms.
Yeah.
I'm a beach girly now.
Hey, well, yeah, we'll get to hear all that. You know, West Virginia's I've been there a bunch of times, like Greenbrier in that area, but I think I was telling you I went to my first WVU football experience a couple weeks ago. Have you ever been to a game?
Morgantown, yes I have. I have experienced the Mountaineer experience many times.
That was the craziest thing. I mean, we got there at 8:30 in the morning in the B lot right in front of the front door for a game that started at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. I mean, tailgating starts the night before. Go ahead and pull up with your RVs. You got to start the night before. You got to be ready.
That's exactly right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can hear some of those stories today. But
yeah.
I met Krista. I think she's got a really cool story, and she, you know, you realize you're taking a hairstylist is up on a plane with a bald man. So I'd like to give you some business, but
what
I can't really.
Hair?
That's a whole story. A grill blew it off, actually. You really want to hear? A grill blew it off, but then it didn't blow it off. So it was Labor Day in my first year of my State Farm agency, and we were broke, and my wife splurged for some sirloin steaks, and she called me like 5 o'clock and said, hey, I can't get the grill to start. I'm like, all right, no problem. I'll get it started when I get home. So 45 minutes later, I get home, and I'm like, I'm just going to blow the extra gas, make sure there's no gas in it. Well, she never turned the gas off.
Oh.
I hit the button. It blew the top off the grill, blew me across the deck, singed everything. I mean, I had to pry my eyebrows shut. My eyelashes are all meshed together, and all the hair off my arm and my nose. And I had hair probably yay long, 5-6 inches long. It was down to like 1/8 of an inch in orange. All the neighbors came running out. I'm smoking and all this, that, and the other. Singed. I smelled like burned hair dryers for 2 weeks. It was horrible.
So funny. But
I went inside, shaved my head, and we cooked those daggone steaks because we were broke and we were eating it, and I've been shaving my head ever since.
I mean, you can't let a good steak go to waste.
You can't let a good steak go to waste. Don't waste a steak. But anyway, that's here to talk about me. So hey, why don't you give everybody the Krista Allen story?
Okay.
Take us back.
Well, I think hairstyling was always a thing that I loved to do. When I was a kid, I danced, I did pageants. I have always been a super girly girl.
Okay. Any brothers, sisters, real quick?
I do have 2 siblings. I have 2 brothers.
Okay, so you're the girl in the family then. There was no competition.
I am the oldest daughter.
Okay.
So, and I have 2 other brothers.
Okay. Cool. But you grew up pageant girl.
Yep. Did pageants, dance, gymnastics, all of that stuff. So, I was at a very young age, loved hair, loved makeup, loved the outfits, loved getting dolled up, loved to be the center of attention.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you ever win any?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were you like Miss West Virginia and you're just being really, what they call that, humble right now?
So I did not compete at like an adult level.
Okay.
But I was Little Miss West Virginia whenever I was younger, so yes.
You know, it's interesting. I dated Little Miss North Carolina.
Oh.
But that term was funny. It sounds like you're dating like a little kid, but it was like the 16 to 17-year-olds were the Little Miss, right? In North Carolina or something like that.
Yeah, underage. And then the other competitions will be, obviously, once you're an adult, the Miss.
Right.
Miss is for women that are married.
Right.
But...
Yeah. Well, so then where in West Virginia you grow up?
I'm from Beckley, West Virginia. So I grew up in a little small town that's probably like 30 minutes outside of the city.
Okay.
It's Bolt, West Virginia.
Bolt, like lightning?
Yes, like lightning bolt.
Okay.
So a little backstory about Bolt, West Virginia. There is a very famous country music star that comes from Bolt, West Virginia.
Tell me who.
His name is Little Jimmy Dickens.
Really? That's old school. That's like country and western.
Yes. So that is where I'm from. That's where I grew up. Those are my people. Little Jimmy Dickens was only 4'11", and guess what? Little Krista Baby's only 4'11" too.
There you go.
So
good things come in small packages in Bolt, West Virginia.
Yes, yes. So,
is there a sign that says home of Little Jimmy Dickens and Krista Allen? When you come into the...
No,
not
but
yet.
one day we'll get it added on there.
Okay.
Now, that sign does exist right at the beginning of the road that my grandma lives down. So
That's awesome.
that sign with his name on it, it's definitely there, but...
Well, we'll see what we can do to get you on that sign.
We'll check back at a later date for mine. We'll get it updated.
Film at 11. And so, now, Beckley, I'm trying to think, if I'm looking at the map of West Virginia, where is Beckley in the north, the south, the east, the west? I would do the thing, but I'm not going to do the thing. But you can do the thing, right? You can say West Virginia. I'm not gigging you people, right? That's what everybody does. Where is it? Because they're looking at West Virginia.
So if we're looking at it on a map, and you are over here on the coast of Virginia.
Yeah.
Beckley is a straight shot across the state. So I'm from southern West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
64, all the way up. 64 will take you to my hometown. So if you have been to Greenbrier, you've been to the Greenbrier.
Yep.
It's probably about 45 minutes to get to Beckley.
Okay, very cool.
Past there.
And so you came here, you say 9 years ago, to the beach. Mountain girl of the beach.
Yep.
What brought you to Virginia Beach and why here?
Well, I had, went to school. Okay. I got licensed. I started working a little bit. I didn't have much work experience, but I started working for Ulta.
Okay.
And the unfortunate part about living in West Virginia is economically, I just was not able to make the type of money that I wanted. There wasn't a lot of opportunities there as far as like education, things that I could do to further my career. Yeah. I always knew that I was going to leave there. I just didn't know when or how. So when I was working for Ulta, I decided to actually transfer my job to the one in Town Center.
Hey.
So I worked at the one in my hometown for maybe about 6 months or so.
Okay.
And then I transferred to the one in Virginia Beach.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, were you a hairstylist then?
Yep.
Okay. So you did 2 jobs or just really did the Ulta thing?
Well, so Ulta actually has hair salons inside of it.
Yes. Well, come on, I wouldn't know that.
Yes. No, you're a boy. Boys don't know. Boys don't know girl things.
Right.
That's a pink thing.
Right.
So,
okay.
So Ultas actually do have hair salons inside of all of them.
Who knew? Women did, but men probably don't. So.
Yep. So I worked there doing hair.
Okay.
Now, they do have makeup artists. They do have people that just work in the retail store. So they do offer all kinds of different things there. But you can get hair services. You can get, obviously, makeup services, other things there besides just being a retail store you can shop inside of.
Well, here's the deal. We ain't here to make Ulta money. We're here to get you some business. So then what'd you get out of that?
I made Ulta some money.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. So you did. So then you transitioned to your own job at some point, to your own, working for yourself, right?
Well, I will have to say, though, I appreciate the experience and the time that I spent with Ulta. Not only did they give me a place and a position that I was able to build the clientele that I have now, but they paid for all of my education.
Oh, that's cool.
They paid for all of my education through Redken. So all of my color education, many extension training classes, and so many other things, like far beyond that, they invested in me. So without that, I don't think that I would be at the point that I am now.
Shout out to Ulta.
They gave me the facility.
That's cool.
They gave me the resources.
Okay.
When I moved here, obviously I had very little experience doing hair. I did not know anybody. I had 0 clients. I started with nothing.
Okay.
Where I am now.
0.0. Now, if you had to look at your client base now, would you say you got 100 clients? I don't know how that works with y'all. 500 clients? I mean, how does it work?
I don't put any type of number on it because I see so many people.
Yeah.
I have people that have been my clients for years since I started doing hair here, and I have people that were in the military that have moved away that will come back to town to get their hair done. I have people from back home that come down here that get their hair done, that come to see me if they're in town. I mean, it's a 5.5 hour drive, so I have so many people. It's not that I see all of my clients frequently. Sometimes I see them, every couple months. Yeah. Sometimes it's only once a year. But it's just the fact that people go out of their way to come and see me.
Well, that speaks highly of you.
Yes.
There you go. Now, my wife, she's a blonde, and she knows once you find a good spot, you never go. She's got her person. She's blonde. She's been doing it for 20 years, or 18 years.
Right.
Is there a niche in the hairstylist industry that you're like, man, I'm the best at blondes, or I'm good at it all, or I mean, what, you know?
100%. I mean, it is a very niched industry, and I would always suggest to people that they find somebody who specializes in the thing that they want to get done.
Right.
I am not a barber, so I cannot do those military skin fade type of haircuts. And if that's something that a guy would want, I would 100% send him to the barbershop, because I know those guys, that's their niche. That's what they're gonna, yes, that's what they're gonna be good at. So anytime somebody wants to get something specific done, I do a lot of hair extensions. I do a lot of hair color too.
Okay.
And I do a lot of blondes. You attract what you are. I am a blonde. The blondes frequent to me.
You do your own hair there?
I touch my hair up occasionally.
Okay.
But my best friend is also a hairstylist, and we have been friends since I moved here and I met her.
Okay.
So she is my hair girl. I'm her hair girl.
There you go.
We trade services. So
She's still at your salon?
She is not.
Okay.
We work together at Ulta, and she actually works at an independent salon now.
Cool.
And we work just a couple miles away from each other down the road. One day, I think we'll end up back in a salon together. I just have a feeling like it's coming one day. We'll be back together. We work good together, so.
Yeah, that can be great or not, man. I've seen a lot of people who are BFFs get in business and it don't work out, but I believe for you it probably will. You got a good attitude.
Yeah,
so.
I mean that's how we met each other. That's how we met each other. We work together, we learn together, and we are very similar when it comes to like our style of working.
Yeah.
So completely different personality types. I mean, we're A and B personality types, but you know, the yin and the yang.
Absolutely, opposites attract. I get it. So you're probably I see you as being the outgoing, not gregarious because you're not that, but just out there type person. Is she more reserved? Or maybe you got me fooled. Maybe you're the reserved one and she's the...
No. So I definitely, I am a little bit more out there.
Okay.
I definitely have always been outgoing.
Okay.
There isn't a stranger that I have ever met. I have not met a stranger in my life.
Okay, cool. Obviously, yeah, thank goodness. Nice to meet you. Right,
Absolutely. Right. But her personality type, and she is sweet, very kind, very, very friendly, but a different experience, a different type of hairstylist. The things that she does is a little bit different, so her clientele that she attracts is also a little bit different.
Okay.
So she is an educator for Pravana, so she does a lot of fun hair colors. She does the pinks and the purples and all of those types of colors. Right. So different people, different clientele. She is definitely a little bit more alternative than I am.
Got it.
So I think those are the personality type difference.
So y'all definitely could pretty much do any women's hair at that point.
Yeah.
You get that going on.
Yeah,
so.
And I think that you do need to also make yourself available to all different types of people. You don't want to isolate your business.
Sure.
By only being able to service a certain type of person.
Yep. Understood. So if you're going to give a commercial for Krista Allen to say, why in the world would I want to pick up the phone and call you to do my hair, what would you say?
I was going to do a commercial about myself.
Yeah.
You know what?
Why you?
I think that I am my walking billboard.
Okay.
Now, I think that my voice is endearing. It is cute. People hear it, and they're like, oh, you're so cute. You're absolutely so
funny.
cute.
You ain't from around here.
But I get more clients just based off of the way that I look, like not even having to say anything at all.
Okay.
A lot of people don't think that looks matter so much, but in a business sense, especially in the beauty industry, the way that you look, the way that you present yourself, the way that you show up is extremely important.
Oh, 100%. You're going to attract it. You're going to attract certain things. It's success, and if you look successful, you can be successful.
100%. So I think if the commercial was of me, it would be just me walking, just my hair just flowing in the wind. That's all. It would be in a nice outfit. Like I would look.
Yeah. Farrah Fawcett style with the hair blowing in the wind.
Yes, just lion mane of hair blowing in the wind.
That's awesome. Now, how would somebody get a hold of you if they say, wow, okay, I'll get my hair done with that girl?
So we do offer different types of booking. We do book through our website. We book online.
Okay.
You also can call, text the salon. You can reach out to me through my social media.
Which is tell everybody your socials if you want to.
Okay, so my social medias is Krista Baby Bloom. That is my Instagram page, and my personal page and my TikTok page is just my name, Krista Baby Allen.
That's cool. There you go. Now, is Baby a real nickname, or is that, just a nickname, or is Baby like your middle name? Because you never know what people's real names are.
Okay, so that is actually my nickname. That is not my government name that my mother gave me. But Krista Baby has been my nickname since I have been really young, and I told my mom not too long ago, I'm like, is it okay if I change it legally? Yeah. And she's like, girl, do whatever you want.
So you need to do it. Is it hard? It probably can't be that hard to do that.
You know what? I don't even want to deal with all the paperwork.
Well, it's a little bit much.
You're going to have to go down to the DMV. You're going to have to contact the Social Security Department. I'll have to call the CIA, the FBI, NSA.
True.
We'll have to tell everybody about it.
Everybody and their brother going to have to know that.
Absolutely.
All right. I got some fun questions for you. Well, no, they're all fun, but they're all fun. But all right. So if you had to pick Thanksgiving or Christmas, which would it be? What do you like the most?
So, you know what? As long as I got to spend time with my family and we were just hanging out, I wouldn't care either way what holiday it would be.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if it was Tuesday.
Okay.
I think that's more of what holidays should be about. A lot of people do stress and put such an emphasis on buying and planning.
Oh, yeah. True that.
And it's became something that is more about capitalism than like actually spending time with your family or
the faith element of it or whatever it might
serving your community, like getting out, maybe working at some of the soup kitchens or back home. The church that my family goes to does like feed homeless people, like they have food trucks. So
awesome.
There has been Thanksgivings that's what I've spent my Thanksgiving doing, is actually serving other people. And I think that's important.
That's important to part of your story too. I'm not saying not all hairdressers don't do that. Majority probably don't.
Right.
Well, you do. You give back, man. That's good.
I come from a place of poverty. So, if you've lived in it, you've experienced it, you've seen it firsthand.
Understood.
You realize how many people there are out there that don't even have basic things that they need.
Yeah.
Don't have food, don't have clothes, don't have a job. And just homelessness.
It's perspective, right?
It really is.
It's perspective.
It totally is, because in life, very little things actually matter. But when you have your basic needs met, any more than that, you have extra, you can always help somebody else.
True that. Now, will you go home for Christmas, or are you going to stick around?
I am going home.
Awesome.
I am going home. I'm going to spend most of the week there.
Okay, cool. So you've already blocked your calendar, told your customers, I'm unavailable.
I did. I blocked it off. My little brother is also going to be turning 8 in a couple of days.
Okay.
He's going to be 8 years old.
Wow.
I'm not going to get to see him, obviously, on his birthday because I won't be home until the following week.
Right.
But I wanted to take some extra time to spend with them.
All right. So what are a couple things that people might think about you or wouldn't think about you that would be true? Like, how do you think people perceive you, which is not true, or vice versa?
Okay, so a couple different things, actually. So a lot of people, if they've never met me in person before and they've just seen me online, I get this one a lot. They're like, oh my gosh, you look taller online. And I hate to disappoint y'all when y'all show up, but I am only 4'11", so I am small. My personality may make me seem like I'm bigger than what I am, but I am tiny. So that is one of the things. People always think I'm taller than what I am.
Okay. All right. What else?
So this is another thing, and I told you this before. So I might be pretty.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't realize, I am a little bit nerdy. So I do like history. Okay. I do read a lot.
Okay.
And, in my free time, I do dibble-dabble in, the conspiracy theories.
Oh, do you? Hey.
I do.
Which one are you dabbling in right now that you are excited about?
Well, I mean, since
you want
we're
to say?
okay, well, since we're up here flying on the plane, I mean, and you're a pilot, Jeff. Is the Earth flat or is it round? Answer that for us.
Okay.
Let us know.
So I'm going to say round only because of the 14-mile horizon thing with the curvature of the Earth. However, my pushback on that is if the Earth is flat, why has nobody sent pictures of the edge?
So,
Somebody's got to get to an edge and look over.
Okay. And this is something that isn't, you know, scientific.
Right.
But you know, if you are a faithful person, there is a little part where when the Earth was created, it was created and it was a firmament. So if you look up the definition of what a firmament is, it's actually a dome.
Okay.
It's not quite flat. So those two things, you know, are contradicting. Now, do I have the ability to know the truth? I use my best discernment.
Right.
But I think pilots, I mean, you guys are up here flying. You are, I mean, essentially
it's all flat.
It looks pretty flat up here.
Flat wherever you're at, right?
It looks pretty flat from what I can see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
okay. I would have never pegged you for a flat earther. Not that there's anything wrong with that. God bless America. Have your own opinions.
You know what?
What?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay.
And you know, the thing about the conspiracy theories, I think that it's food for thought.
Yeah,
it's like exercising your brain. It teaches you to think outside of the box. Like, I can't prove either way.
Okay.
I haven't seen, nor touched, nor experienced.
Okay.
I have no proof. But it just makes you think a little bit differently. It makes you think that there are possibilities outside of the realm of maybe what we have been told.
Well, I'll agree 100% with your statement there, but it does pretty much underline faith, and I know faith's important to you, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And that's a huge part of your life, I believe, from what I've seen. So that's cool. You know, I definitely buy into the conspiracy theories. One of my buddies, aliens or not, yay or nay?
Ooh, that's a deep one. That's a really deep one. So define alien, because that outer space would be the extraterrestrial would be out of what we are, the extra territory. So it will be something outside of what we are.
Yeah. So my buddy thinks, Corey Jones, shout out Corey Jones, my buddy, State Farm agent down in Chesapeake and Newport News. I hired the guy, I love the guy, but don't call him, call me for your insurance. And he says, think about all the technology advancements that we've had.
Right.
Like, I mean, the gamma knife to cut cancer out of a brain without opening it up. You know, the weird, crazy stuff.
Right.
He believes that the major advancements in our technology have been by alien implants. And that aliens are actually living here on Earth, but they're the smart people. Like the super smart, hey, let's fold time, and this is how it happens to progress our species as a race.
Okay, so I have two comments about that. So the first one would be, you have to look around at everything that is around us. So how was it that they were able to build these elaborate things so far in the past, but it seems like we've regressed as a society, our ability to replicate those things. I don't think that we can replicate them. I don't think that we can duplicate them. So that intelligence, and I think that there is also other types of intelligence that have been suppressed from us. Now, there are so many different rabbit holes with, like, Nikola Tesla's inventions and a lot of his discoveries that have been suppressed, things like free energy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to aliens, you have to ask yourself this question. If we were able so long ago to land on the moon with not even remotely close to the technology that we have now, how come we're not able to leave again? And if we can't leave, how can the aliens get in?
Yeah, my counter theory to the alien, yeah, good point. And why haven't we gone back? And where's the other pictures of us hanging out on the moon, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of buy into some of that too. I'm 50-50 on that. But my theory on the aliens would be all these UFOs and this, that, and the other. I'm not saying they exist or don't exist. But where's the pictures of them landing and getting out and looking around?
So how how did we call from the moon? Like, what phone did we use?
ET's phone, man.
Yeah, ET phone home.
Right.
I mean, what Wi-Fi signal did they have out there on the moon? I mean, I'm just wondering, like,
Yeah.
how did we call?
Isn't that crazy?
And who did take the pictures? Who did?
They had a tripod, man. That's the first selfies they ever made, man.
And this, even a bigger question than that, is if you know anything about Elon Musk, SpaceX,
Yeah.
and their very unsuccessful launches that they have tried to replicate, how would said aircraft relaunch back off of the moon to come here?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Smarter people than me got to figure that out, but it ain't me.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around it, but you know,
Well,
that's a hard one.
yeah, it is.
That's a hard one, but hey, food for thought.
Yeah, food for thought, and I like thinking about it. The good news is, you know, we can't worry about it. We don't know the answers. It's like the Bible. There's a lot of things in the Bible I want to know, but we'll figure it out one day, right? We'll get it figured out there. But
I do think that there are some type of explanations for aliens. I do think that there could potentially be a correlation with, you know, fallen angels.
Could be.
Nephilim. They were, you know, extraterrestrial creatures that came down here that mated with, you know, human beings on this earth. So could there be? Yes, absolutely. I think the possibility's there.
I guess the possibilities are there. It'd take me a little more time to figure that one out. But all right, last question. I'm going to start with you on this one.
Okay.
Because here's the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to decided I'm going to do a 2025 recap, like a season, right?
Ooh.
And so I'm going to go by and highlight something from every single person I've taken up this year. We've probably taken up 20, 30 people. And but I'm going to start asking everybody this one question and put those in a succinct video too. What's your greatest thing in life you've ever learned?
Oh.
That's a big one.
No, I mean, that's a deep one.
That's a deep one. That's a deep one. Or your greatest piece of advice you would give somebody. Let's go with that. What's your greatest piece of advice you'd ever give somebody? A kid or a mom or dad or sister or brother or whatever. Greatest piece of advice.
I don't think that it matters truly what age you are for this piece of advice, but I will say always have faith.
Yeah.
Because there has been so many seasons of my life that if you would look around at my circumstances, you would think that there is absolutely no coming back, no moving forward. Like, things are not going to progress. They're not going to get better. I have had so many situations where the odds have always been against me, but I have such a favor over my life, and it's just recognizing that in this lifetime we are supposed to live abundantly, live happy, live with faith. And I think that in society, especially Western culture right now where we're at, we've been sold a lie of a dream of, hey, go to college, you know, work a corporate job, do a 9-to-5, work your whole entire life, and then retire and die. And I think our lives were really meant for more than that. Okay. So I think a lot of people are stepping more out into being entrepreneurs, starting their own business, starting podcasts, like opening their mind to other possibilities.
Right.
And realizing that a job is not going to sustain you. Putting your faith in human beings or putting your faith in your job is never going to sustain you. The only thing that is going to sustain you in your life is God.
Yep.
Period.
Preach it.
So, I mean, in the seasons of not having a job or not having the job that you want, or maybe not having the things that you think that you need, I will say I have always had what I needed in the time that I needed it.
Might not be there when you want it, but you'll be there when it's right on time.
Exactly, and you have to ask yourself, why do you want it?
Right.
Or what do you want it for? And sometimes not getting what you want is actually protecting you, because I'll tell you, there's been a lot of things that I've wanted, and hindsight's 20/20, but you look back and you're like, whoo, like, thank the Lord that I didn't actually get what I want.
Yeah. Garth Brooks, man. God's greatest gifts, run answer prayers.
Hey, and that is it. So, I mean, in this next season of my life, where I'm moving forward is a place of complete faith. I think I would really like to eventually have my own salon space.
Cool.
I would like to, have my own business. I would like to also mentor other hairstylists and teach them how to kind of break free from maybe some of those corporate jobs or, those 9 to 5 clock in and clock out, and teach them how to be their own boss. Teach them how they can, work their life, work their schedule, make a great income, and still have that work-life balance, that they get to see their kids, that they get to enjoy life and still make a livable income.
Yeah, heck yeah. And now when you open your big salon, remember you need an insurance on that. All right, just remember who your insurance guy is, right? Hey, just help you out.
Yeah, you hook it up.
Hook it up, but well, cool. Well, man, I've had a good time getting to know you today.
I know.
It's been fun. It's been fun. I appreciate you coming up and trusting me. First time in a small plane again, another first timer. And
super cool.
Yeah, and I sign these things off a certain way, right? I go 1, 2, 3, and we go, see ya.
Okay, let's do it.
So we're going to do that. All right, so everybody, thanks again for chiming in. For those of you with follics who are not follically challenged like me, look up Krista at Bloom Beauty Bar and get hooked up with that. I think it'd be a good experience with you.
Absolutely.
So, absolutely. And I hope everybody has a great Christmas season, happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff, and the happy holidays. Being PC here, but with that, we'll sign this thing off. You ready?
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3. See ya!